Hey, what's up there, guys? DB734, and I'm just going through a little bit of tackle here. A couple weeks till spring. Ice is gonna be melting here real soon, and yours truly will definitely be out on the water, because that's what the heck I do. Just going through some of the grubs we got here. I like assorted colors, man. You gotta have a lot of colors depending on obviously the type of day it is outside, if it's cloudy, if it's sunny, the water conditions, whether it's dirty or clear, and myself preferably what I like to use is grubs, and actually I like to use a lot of different things, but one of my preferable weapons of choice here in the mitten in Michigan is the old grubs. They work great. 2-inch work perfect, especially in springtime when they're spawning, and you'll catch them all day long, no matter what's out there. Pike, walleye, bass, any type of game fish, obviously panfish. Chartreuse and yellows work phenomenal. My favorite color, I can't really say a favorite color because I like all of them, but the old black and yellows, I call them Wiz Khalifas. They work great. Half black, half yellow. My favorite type of lure is the field and stream lure. Mr. Twister obviously is really popular, but the thing that I have about them is the way their tails spin in the water. And if you look at a lot of the other kinds out there, there's a lot better ones that the tails actually spin in the water. You gotta have a lot of colors though. Yeah, black and white is freaking awesome. You got peanut butter and jellies, chartreuse and yellow, peanut butter and jellies, pumpkin, pepper flakes. Them ones are phenomenal ones. Pure white. And then you got the lime green and the dark greens, the pepper tail. Things work amazing. And a lot of people like to use the big fat thick ones thinking it's going to catch you bigger fish, but seriously, man, I've used those. And if you get the big fat ones, and a lot of times what I've found is that the top of the 3-inch ones are larger. You might want to bite off the first top couple ribs of it, make it a little tiny bit smaller. Therefore, if it's a 3-inch, bite off the top couple nubs, make it a 2 3/4. I preferably like the 3-inch or the 2-inch ones. They work great, man, great. They'll catch you. I've caught 30-inch pike on these things, 20-something, 28-inch walleyes. I mean, just ridiculous size ones. I do a lot of inland fishing here in the States, or in Michigan. One thing I found that I really like is it's called a K&E bass stopper. 3-hook semi-weedless, purple with the white stripe. You can see it's got a couple dots on the end, but the purple with the white stripe. 3 hooks, semi-weedless. What you want to do on the end here is tie a 6-inch steel leader to the end of your string here, and it makes it swivel as it's going through the water. These are freaking great for bass, man. Hit them right through all the weedy spots when you're up and closer to the weed spots. The way this thing just comes through the water, man, they just eat them up, man. Hungry or not, it just makes them react like a vicious beast. Obviously the lead heads, 1/8 ounce lead heads, work great. 1/16 of an ouncer, I don't know, it might be a little too small, but I like 1/8 of an ounce lead heads. No particular color to them, just the gray it comes in. But I just was tuning in here real quick, man. It's DB734. Just going through a couple things I got here, though, seriously, for fishing. One thing I found really good too, like this one. I don't know if you can see it on cam. But this one has a little bit of, it's a white one, but it also has a little bit of yellow in it. And I get them colors by mixing them with other colors. Like this one right here, I don't know if you can see it, it was a pure white one. Now it's almost like a highlighted yellow one. You just set them in with another color and the dye rubs off on them after a week or so. And them things work great too. I don't know what it is about it, but they eat them up. But Dave B734, just turning in for a minute here. Y'all folks subscribe. Be doing a lot of fishing this year. Like always, just nabbing them. Have a good one, folks.